was lying in my bed, ready to sleep. It was raining softly outside. The room was dark and everything was quiet. Suddenly, my phone rang. I looked at the screen. Dad was calling. My heart stopped, but my dad had died since 10 years ago. Hey guys, you won't believe this, but this is true. My late dad called me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe after listening. Now, jump on the back of the horse. Let's ride together because the story is about to unfold. I sat up, confused and scared. I had deleted that number after his funeral. How can a dead man call me? I let the phone ring. I didn't answer. Then a text message came in. It was from my dad. It read, "I'm outside, open the door." My heart began to beat fast. I jumped out of my bed and ran to the window. I looked outside. The street was empty. Was I dreaming? I didn't know what to do. My phone was still in my hand. I tried to switch it off, but it didn't turn off. I ran to my mother's room. "Mama!" I shouted. "Dad's number just called me." She looked confused.
What are you saying, James? Your father died long time ago.
"But Mama, I saw it with my eyes," I said, showing her my phone. She looked at the screen, then her face changed. She slowly said,
5 years ago, the same thing happened to me.
"What?" I asked.
Yes,
She whispered.
your father called me too, and he sent the same message that says, "I'm outside. No one is here."
Mama and I sat on the bed, scared and silent. Then we heard it. Someone was knocking at the front door. We both froze. Then Mama stood up. She walked slowly to the living room, holding her Bible. I followed her. She opened the curtain and peeped. No one was there. She opened the door and stepped outside. I stayed behind, too afraid. She looked around.
No one is here,
She said. But just as she turned to come inside, we heard something drop behind the gate. It sounded like keys. I ran and locked the door quickly. Mama said,
We need to pray. Something is not right.
The next morning, Mama told me the truth.
Your father was involved in something strange.
She said,
He used to go to a man that people feared in the village. They said he could help people get rich, but it came with a price.
"A price?" I asked.
Yes, he never told me what he gave. But after he died, strange things started happening.
Mama showed me an old envelope. Inside was a photo of my dad with red marks around it and a name written in another language.
I kept this hidden because I was scared.
I looked at the photo. I didn't understand the words, but something felt very wrong. That night, we called the pastor from the church. He came with 2 other people. They prayed with us and burned the photo and the envelope. My phone started ringing again. Dad was calling. The pastor held my hand and prayed loudly. I felt a sharp cold breeze pass through the room. Then silence. The phone stopped ringing. The name Dad disappeared from my contact list. We all stayed quiet. The pastor said, "Whatever was holding on to this family is broken now in Jesus' name." Mama and I hugged each other. We both cried. Something had left us. We felt free at last. No more nightmares, no more text messages, no more calls from the underworld. I guess the pastor's prayer finally taught my dad how to properly sleep in peace. Here comes the end of the story. So what's the moral lesson in this story? Well, sometimes the past can follow us, especially when secrets are hidden. But no matter how dark or strange things become, the truth and faith can set us free. Always speak up, ask questions, and never be afraid to seek help when things don't feel right. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also turn on your post notification bell for more interesting stories. Thanks for listening.